ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Western Racing, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at Series 1 of the Spin Master Monster Jam Nitro Neons All-Star Series. Or rather, this one should be called the Superstar Series because, believe it or not, all four of the trucks that we're going to be looking at in today's video were actually made in real life and have competed in real life in the Monster Jam Nitro Neon Superstar Challenge. Really cool stuff, and I want to talk about all four of these trucks today. As I'm going to be honest, I really do think the Nitro Neon trucks in general were better than the Fire and Ice trucks as a series. However, they all have their flaws. Some of them have their flaws, some of them turned out really good. I'm going to be honest, Team Nitro as a whole had way better trucks than Team Neon did, but that's just my opinion. I think the teams were fairly balanced and everything went well with the real show, except for one thing, and that's with the Gravedigger here. And I'll explain that because even as somebody who was voting for Team Nitro, I do think that Nitro Gravedigger winning every single event was a bit ridiculous. Like, that is just overkill, if anything. Anyway, we'll get to that in a little bit. I want to talk about something else first. I really, like I said, like I always say, I really like collecting. Collecting is really fun, and I really like the three companies that I got here: Hot Wheels Monster Trucks, and Monster Jam with the Spin Master license. All of them are really, really cool. But every now and again, those three groups that I just named right there sometimes fall below the bar or sometimes do things that really infuriate me as a collector. Spin Master, I am actually going to make an entire video next week going over what they did recently that really grinded my gears a little bit and really made me upset. But the thing is that, you know, I could sit here and I could be like, oh, Spin Master did some things that were really bad, and I'm not, you know, I'm really upset. But unless if I make a video about it, that'll really get my opinions out there and really get some things said. You know, it'll get people realizing either A, I'm whining about something that doesn't matter, or B, I am actually bringing up a point that does matter and something that really needs to be looked into and talked about. You know, we are collectors for these three brands. It would be nice if the brands kind of cared about what we had to say. That would be really good. But as of right now, I have nothing but love for Monster Jam and Spin Master. I'm going to be completely honest. I think the Nitro Neon series is the best Walmart thematic series that they have ever made. These trucks, when I first heard about this series, I thought it was stupid. Then I actually got the trucks in real life, and I got to be honest, they blew my expectations. They are so flippin' good. Like I said, the Nitro trucks are 10 times better than the Neon trucks, but I mean, look at Neon Earthshaker over here. You can't tell me that that doesn't look amazing. That looks really friggin' cool. The only problem I have with the Neon trucks are the tires and the roll cages look kind of goofy, but that's whatever. We'll talk about all that when we get there. So today we are going to be looking at four trucks. 2 Nitro trucks, 2 Neon trucks. Now, this is one thing that really confused me when we started this whole thing, is I couldn't figure out which trucks were the Nitro trucks and which ones were the Neon trucks. When this whole thing started, I thought that these were the Neon trucks because they kind of gave off a neon blacklight vibe, and these were the Nitro trucks because they look super fueled. That was where my brain went. It's the other way around. So, these are the Nitro trucks. These are the Neon trucks. And the easiest way to remember this is that the Neon trucks glow extremely well under black light. They glow really well. The Nitro trucks glow pretty good too, but the Neon trucks glow the best under black light. So that is a good thing to keep in mind. Anyway, we're going to review them in order. Normally when I do 2 packs, I usually I do the left truck and then the right truck. We're going to go in order. We'll do the Nitro truck, then the Neon truck. Now, personally, I'm going to do these in order just based on when I picked them up. And the first one that I grabbed from stores was Gravedigger and Earthshaker. So that'll be the one that we start with today. And I am really excited. Like I said, these things are amazing. As you can see, one thing that I absolutely love about these trucks, and we'll get it up close when we actually show it off, both teams have a crap ton of glitter on the trucks, and it looks amazing. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the whole point of today's video, why I am so excited to make this video, the Nitro Neon trucks. We're going to start with Nitro Gravedigger. We'll do Neon Earthshaker after that. Then we'll do Nitro Zombie, and then we'll end the video with Neon Dragonoid. So here we go. Also, Spin Master extended the packages a little bit in the modern day for the 2-packs, so it's a bit harder for me to get my giant hands across these things to squeeze the package, but I'll make do with what I got here. Also, I cut my fingernails, so I don't exactly have that running for me either right now. Today is just a bad day to be a collector, I think. I'm gonna be completely honest. I went to Walmart this morning to go hunting for some stuff. I'm not even joking. They had 2 brand new Hot Wheels series, side series that I've never seen before. I completed one of them. The other series I am missing a car for. Here's the card insert, by the way, for this. Pretty cool. I completed one of the series, got it fully, all of them, and it was about 5 cars. The other one, which was an 8-car series, I'm actually missing one from. Then they had a new set of Spin Master Monster Jam doubles packs. I'm missing one because they didn't have them all. And then the other thing that they got in, which I thought was really cool, was I found a Chase Piece Hot Wheels car, which was really cool. That got me really excited. The other thing that I thought was really stupid was I was digging through monster trucks and whatnot. I was missing a Buzz Lightyear truck for a case of Hot Wheels monster trucks. Went back to Walmart because I saw it last time I was there. They didn't have it. I have the worst luck, I swear. So now I have another case of Hot Wheels monster trucks I'm missing a truck from. Anyway, here is Nitro Gravedigger. So let's zoom in on this so I don't have to get all up close and personal with the camera. And we'll drop the camera down to the ground a little bit so the glare isn't so bad with the lighting. But anyway, this is Nitro Gravedigger. This truck was made in real life for the real life competition. It was driven by Tyler Menninga, I do believe is who drove this. And as I said, this truck, Tyler Menninga and the Nitro Gravedigger, won every single event. Racing, freestyle, and the best trick competition. He won all 3 of them, which was a clean sweep for Team Nitro. Nitro won the whole event, which was really cool because I was on Team Nitro. I was rooting for Team Nitro like there was no tomorrow, and when they won, I was so hyped. But yeah, Tyler Menninga won everything. So this truck single-handedly defeated an entire army of neon trucks specifically. So that was pretty cool. Not really the greatest thing. I wish there would have been some variant, you know. Team Nitro winning everything would have been really cool, but the fact that it was Gravedigger that won everything was really weird. Anyway, here is the truck here. We've got a sparkly black body, a black roll cage, orange chassis, black tires with turquoise rims, purple bead locks, and pink BKT printing. And we also have a blue engine as well. So the truck in its entirety is really freaking cool. I want to zoom in even more to just show you guys all the detail here. So as you can see, they did change everything up a little bit. We got pink rings around the house here with that house. Got the graveyard, the ghost face Gravedigger there, really cool. Purple lettering with the teal blood looking stain. Nitro Neons logo right there. So they took the USHRA logo off and they put the Nitro Neons logo there instead, which I think is really interesting. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit for you guys. Okay, my camera's being janky. That's pleasant. Let me see if I can. There we go. Gotta make the noises. The noises are mandatory. So the other side is exactly the same, but mirrored. As you can see, Nitro Neon logo and all that jazz is still there. Like I said, do you see the glitter on this? That glitter is insane. Love that. I always love when the trucks have glitter in the clear coat. That is so cool. The hood is also really cool. I love the teal flames with the purple outline on the tips. That looks really cool. The arrow, the white arrow right there, is a little bit off center on my die cast, but that's okay. You can see the tip there. The flames in the nooks. Speaking of, you know, requesting things from, you know, the die cast company and getting them fixed, we got the flames around the headlights and we got the flames in the crack of the hood. I think both of those things were requested to be changed, and they actually happened, which I think is great that Spin Master did that. It looks beautiful. And then on the top of the truck, we have Gravedigger, bad to the bone with Grim. Grim looks a little small. I don't know if that's just me, but Grim looks like he shrank a little bit, and the Gravedigger logo looks slightly bigger. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's the way it is on the real truck. I'm not too sure. And then you've got the flames up there on the top, which look great, nothing on the back. And yeah, that is the Nitro Gravedigger. Like I said, absolutely beautiful piece of art right there. Now what I want to do, because I feel like it's almost mandatory that we do this here, to really just show how epic these trucks are, is to get them under the black lights. That way you guys can see these in all of their glory. These things glow so extremely well under black light. This whole series of trucks really just lights up under the black light, and it looks super duper freaking cool. And I definitely think that's amazing. I'm probably gonna have friggin' like a mutation or something in my fingers from, you know, using the black light so much in these videos. But anyway, that is Nitro Gravedigger. A really cool truck to start with. I definitely think that might honestly be one of my favorite Gravediggers ever. And on the entire existence of Team Gravedigger, that one might be top 3 for me. That one is pretty dang cool. Really cool. All right, now to get to the truck that Gravedigger is facing off against here in its epic battle for dominance here. And what truck is he battling? Well, of course, he is battling the legendary Tristan England's Earthshaker right here. Looks absolutely amazing. Again, this truck also ran in real life. This was my favorite neon truck in real life, hands down. This thing looked so cool. I really love the way it turned out. I love the orange. I really do like the orange. Instead of the yellow, the orange. That looks so good. The funny thing is that this would be the final time that Tristan England would drive Earthshaker, I'm pretty sure. He would go and drive this in the Superstar Challenge, and then he would immediately move over to Monster Jam's newest truck, which is called the JCB Digatron. I'm actually going to get to see that one in real life, which is really exciting. Really, really cool. I will, when I go to that Monster Jam show, I will take pictures and upload them to the YouTube channel so you guys can see some cool stuff. I think that'd be great. But anyway, here is the the Team Neon Earthshaker. We got an orange body, a purple, like lavender roll cage with a white chassis. These almost like Imodium green tires. I don't know, like sickly green, like sickly mucus green tires. This isn't really a neon green. And we got the same lavender, almost like a magenta rim, and then white BKT printing. On the side panel, as you can see, we got Earthshaker written right there. The dirt is now yellow, which looks really cool. Looks like almost like we're running through like sand or something. Monster Jam logo there. You got the hydraulic piece, Nitro Neon. This side is exactly the same but mirrored, which is really cool. Monster Jam logo up there. I don't know if I pointed that out or not. The hood says Earthshaker with the caution tape and the dirt. Caution tape up here on the roof. And then we got the caution tape on both sides of the dump bed. And the bed insert is now blue, which looks really cool. And the dirt is pink. Almost looks like aquarium gravel back there. That's really cool. Did the real truck have a bed? I don't think the real truck had a bed insert. I think the real truck had the cross member. But like I said with the when I looked at the Earthshaker diecast that they updated, so instead of having the dirt in the back, it had the cross beam, so it looked more realistic. Like I said, Spin Master, it's really cool to see that you're doing the real life trucks. But I'm just gonna say like I said 5 million times. But as I stated, I think it's really cool that they do the dirt in like the All-Star Series trucks exclusively, because I think it's really cool that they'd include that with the fantasy trucks. And then on the back end, it says monsterjam.com. You got the dirt on the back there, pretty neat. And yeah, there you go. That is the Neon Earthshaker. Definitely a really cool one right there. Now we're going to do the same ordeal that we did with Nitro Gravedigger, and we are going to light this sucker up. So that way you can see how well she glows under the black light. That orange paint lights up really friggin' well. Coming from the side, so that way you could really see it glow. That is really cool. I really like the Nitro Neon trucks. You know, a lot of people were expecting them to glow in the dark, which I think was really interesting. I don't understand why so many people thought they were going to glow in the dark, but I do think it's cool that they do glow under black light like that. I think that is really awesome. But anyway, that is Earthshaker. And now we're going to move on to our second set of trucks here, which is Zombie Nitro versus Bakugan Dragonoid Neon. And I think this is a really cool pair up here. Again, both of these exist in real life. We had, I think it was Corey Rummel drove Zombie, and of course Camden Murphy drove Dragonoid. I'm pretty sure that's who they had. The reason why Corey Rummel was behind the wheel of Zombie, I'm pretty sure, was because Bari Musauer, the guy who normally drives Zombie, was the team captain for Team Nitro. I think that's why they had Corey Rummel behind the wheel. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then I'm pretty sure Kristen Anderson, the blonde to the bone Gravedigger driver, was the team captain for Team Neon, if I'm not mistaken. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong totally, but I'm very curious. All right, let's get the trucks out of there. I'm really excited to look at that zombie. That zombie looks really good. So here's the card insert, Zombie versus Bakugan Dragonoid. It looks really good. And we'll get the little plastic piece off of here. We'll get Dragonoid off to the side. Okay, that is like that. Okay, good. I got a little upset for a second. And then here is the Team Nitro Zombie driven by Corey Rummel. This truck definitely exists in real life. I'm not gonna lie, this was actually my least favorite of the real life Neon or Nitro trucks. And the reason why is because the real life version of this truck does not look anything like the diecast. It turned out so weird. It looked, you know how there's like all this detail here with the gashes and everything and like all this paint variation, the value in the paint colors and everything? That was not there on the real life truck. The real life truck just had a flat purple color down the whole body, like this almost. It was almost this color across the entire body. It looked it looked wrong, honestly. It looked really weird. But anyway, here is the zombie. We've got a lavender colored body, a black roll cage, a pink chassis, black tires with turquoise rims, purple bead locks, and pink BKT printing. Oh, and then of course we got the teal engine as well, which looks really cool. I love that they painted the engine on the Nitro trucks. That looks awesome. The zombie logo is in teal as well. Nitro Neon logo, Monster Jam logo. And then you got the tattered clothing, which does not appear to have changed colors. They actually kept that exactly the same, which I think is really cool. Of course, one of the awesome details about the zombie diecast by Spin Master is that it does have the arms, and as you can see, they do move up and down like that, posable. Got the ear in there as well. This side is exactly the same but mirrored, except the clothing on this side is just a bit higher up and raised. Looking at the face, you can see the teeth, which have a greenish color to them rather than a yellow color. Got the purplish gums, blue eyes, which looks really good with the yellow pupils there, and the irises, or more like green pupils, yellow irises, the nose and everything there. And then the brain and the skull appear to have not changed color or anything. They look exactly the same, so that's a little disappointing, and maybe a different color would have looked good. Honestly, don't know with this one. And then the hair is actually kind of like a seaweed green color, which I think is really cool. The back end, of course, says monsterjam.com. You got the teal zombie logo and the tattered clothing. That is raised, by the way. I did not know that the tattered clothing on the back of the truck was actually raised. That's really cool. I really like that a lot. But anyway, that is Corey Rummel's Nitro Zombie. I always get the team names confused. Corey Rummel's Nitro Zombie. And then, of course, we got to show it under the black light to really give this thing some appreciation that it deserves. Mainly the thing about the Team Nitro trucks is that the chassis and the tire setup glow. The fact that they made the BKT printing bioluminescent, made the BKT printing glow under blacklight is really freaking cool. I like that a lot. Bioluminescent, you know, using some sort of algae or something to make that glow. Jeez Louise. Anyway, that is Zombie. Really cool. I am a big fan of that one. And now for arguably what I would argue arguably is my least favorite truck of this set. I still think it's really cool, but it's definitely my least favorite of the set. We have Camden Murphy's Neon Bakugan Dragonoid. This is actually a pretty cool little Bakugan Dragonoid. The funny thing was, and I actually said this, I remember saying this, we had Ultra Neo come out, which was the blue Bakugan Dragonoid in the main line. And so I joked, oh, you know, when 2023 rolled around, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool, or if I predicted, you know, because I think if they do a different Bakugan Dragonoid every year, that'd be really cool. If they did the Pearl one, which was like white, that'd be really neat. But because I didn't know anything about Bakugan or anything, I said, you know, it'd be cool is if they did like a green one. And then they released Ultra Neo, which was blue. And I was like, okay, that's, you know, whatever. I was close, kind of on the color wheel, I was close. And then when they revealed this, I was like, oh my God, I was right. I just had the wrong series. Holy crap. But yeah, so I got my green Dragonoid, I guess. It's a bit too bright of a green, but you know what? It works. I was hoping for like a candy apple Avenger color green. But we got the very toxic green body, the lavender roll cage white chassis, the sickly green mucus colored tires, white BKT printing, and the magenta rims there. Also got a blue horn, which looks really cool. So as you can see on the side panel here, we have Dragonoid. The little joint here with the fingernails is pink, so is the eye, and then you got the white teeth. The innards of the wing, I don't know exactly, the folds of the wing here are purple, like a lavender color. Nitro, Neon, Monster Jam, all that jazz. And then, of course, for those of you who don't know, Bakugan Dragonoid does have a few moving parts. The horn does move up and down. The arm moves up and down. It's a bit stiffer than previous models, but I still think that's pretty cool. And then the wing also moves up and down, which is pretty cool. I love that Spin Master. This is Spin Master's mascot truck, by the way. You know, this is the truck that they're literally using as their, like how Hot Wheels had Team Hot Wheels Firestorm. This is the Team Hot Wheels Firestorm of Spin Master. It's the Bakugan Dragonoid. And I really do like the fact that they took the liberties to give it moving parts. I think that's absolutely amazing. This side's exactly the same but mirrored, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Nothing on the front or the hood. Most of the detail here is on the top, where they have the fully printed Bakugan logo on the top, as well as the back armor here, and then the tail with the spear on it in purple looks really good. And yeah, that is the Bakugan Dragonoid. Pretty cool. Turn that black light, or turn that normal light off, that peasant light. Let's get the actual black light out here. The paint itself on this truck really doesn't light up all that well. Meanwhile, the tires and the wings and everything really show up absolutely amazing on this truck. It looks, I'm not gonna lie, in person this really doesn't look all that good, but on the camera it looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, there you go. That is the Bakugan Dragonoid under the black light. I am so glad I bought that flashlight. That is amazing. But yes, that is the final one. Let's get to the turntables for all these and then we'll close up the video. So that is all four of the trucks that we looked at in today's video. From left to right, on Team Nitro we have Gravedigger and Zombie, and on Team Neon we have Earthshaker and Bakugan Dragonoid. Looks really cool to have both of the trucks together there, so you can see like the diversity of the teams and the way the colors work and everything. It looks really cool having them sat next to each other like that. I do think that the Team Nitro trucks, like I said, look better in general than the Team Neon trucks, but I still think the Team Neon trucks are kind of neat. There's only one that I will genuinely say, if you guys have seen it, the Neon Gravedigger. It was never made into diecast, but Neon Gravedigger, the real life one, looks like absolute garbage in my opinion. It is terrible. It looks so bad, it's not even funny. But thankfully, after repping up Spin Master like that, Spin Master had nothing to do with that, I'm pretty sure. That was all Feld's fault, I think, for the reason why that one looked so bad. Maybe it was Spin Master, who knows. The Gravedigger, as you can see over there, the one that we got, the Nitro one, both the diecast and the real life one look just amazing in every single way. All four of these trucks, both real life and in diecast, turned out pretty dang good. Like I said, the Bakugan Dragonoid is definitely my least favorite of this set specifically. It's still pretty good though. However, next series, they did 3 total series of the Nitro Neon trucks, which comes out to 12 trucks. In the end, only 2 real-life trucks actually didn't get made. It was the Neon Gravedigger and the Nitro Avenger never got made into diecast. But all of the real-life trucks were eventually made in diecast form. So next episode that we do on these Nitro Neon trucks, Series 2, is going to be interesting because that video will only include 1 real-life truck. The other 3 are all fantasy and were never made. Understandably, though, I'm going to be completely honest. Both of the Nitro trucks in Series 2 are incredibly mid. They are terrible. They literally lack detail in every possible way. Then Series 3, I'm going to be honest, Series 3, every single truck in Series 3 turned out absolutely amazing. It's a lot like Series 1. It was really good. One of the neon trucks was definitely the worst out of Series 3, but the other three were phenomenal. But that will all come at a later date. As of right now, this is all I've got for today's video. Well, for today's video number 1, I still got 2 more videos that I got to upload after this, both of which follow a very similar theme, which you'll see. But yeah, that's all I got for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next diecast unboxing video. Thank you, and good night.